Hi YouTube. So today I finally decided to do a reading. I also got a channeled message for the collective, at least my collective. I'm going to see if anybody gets in here. I did pull out a few cards and everything goes right along with the channeled message. It's all synchronicity, all of it. Last night, right after, it was like 1:11. I fell asleep about 1:30 in the morning, but I noticed, once again, we're at a new beginning. We're at stage 1. And it's interesting. The Magician came out. And then everything... I'm using the Lightseers deck, by the way, which I don't usually use this deck. I'm getting acquainted with it. The first 3 cards are all about manifestation. And a new world. The channeled message that I was getting for the last few days, collective, has to do with the plowman overtaking the reaper. Like, basically, you're going to be manifesting at such a rapid rate coming up that the seeds that you plant are going to instantly manifest. I've been seeing this in my own life. Manifestations everywhere, just good things, even though regardless of... Hi dog, how you doing? Even though we have been living in a really weird time where it seems like the people in the mentality of lack, those are going to be the folks that aren't going to, they're kind of still attached to that materialism and that 3D matrix of not having enough. So I haven't done a reading for a while, so please, I'm a little bit rusty, but I've been getting channeled messages. I've been getting a lot of downloads about this and about manifesting. And then I got a scripture, which I'd like to read to you. And then I'm going to start the prayer, and then I'm going to tell you about the other channel message I got about an umbrella, and then we'll get on with this reading. I'm just going to do the prayer now. Spirit, I thank you for everything that you've done for me and my collective. I thank you for the protection that you've bestowed on all of us. I ask that you show up. Help me to give my collective the message that you've been giving me. Help that to come out clear and concise for each and every single person that comes across this feed. They need to hear this. We're not left alone in all of this, and nor are we in any bit of lack. We are in the middle of manifestation mode with good things coming. Thank you, Spirit. I invite my guides, I invite my ancestors to be involved in this. My angels, feel free to chime in. I ask that you guide my words and that everything be of the highest edification for all. Thank you. All right. So, the last, by the way, my channel is definitely shadow banned. So this might, please share this. Hit the like button. Part of the reason why I'm like, do I even want to do this anymore, folks? Because, but then again, I'm like, I'm not letting them win. I ain't ever letting them win. Like, there could be 5 people in here right now and it's showing 0. I know that there's people on here. And I could care less, YouTube. You want to know what? You ain't going to get me down. Not at all. If you guys want to check it out, I got the scripture here. I could read it. It's Amos 1 verses 5. And I've been getting this. Just the plowman overtaking the reaper. As soon as you think it, things begin to manifest. First card out was a magician. With their hand, notice, this person is in a state of meditation. Hi, Dustwalker. This person is using their meditation power to be able to transform and create with their hands, with their thoughts, with their words. as you see, there's a light coming right out of her hand. And it's creating a pull that of all the things that you've been asking for, the timing is now. The plowman is about to overtake the reaper, folks. That as soon as you plant a seed, something comes in. I'm seeing it in my own life. Like I said, just beautiful people just giving me things for really, it's like God blessing me, you know? And learning to receive that with gratitude and a humble heart and say thank you. Wish fulfillment. There's another manifestation card of abundance and prosperity and thanking the universe. But you did the work. You did all the work for this. All those times in meditation, all those times where you're like, is anything ever going to happen? Well, guess what? It is about, it's going to now. Do not get in this Two of Swords energy, please. Don't allow indecisiveness or, oh, that can't really happen. Don't let anybody steal your seed. Don't be blinded by the truth of what's happening. Because what's happening in the 3D has been what we've been manifesting in the 5D. We're coming out, we're breaking out of that lack mentality and that lack matrix. We're coming into a time of abundance where everybody else is like acting crazy and buying stuff. We're coming into a time of abundance in every area of our life. All we got to do is think it. Some people are like, oh yeah, when pigs fly, that'll happen. Yeah, you want to know what? And when people think this way, all of that ends up in a state of cognitive dissonance, of not knowing what to do. And then there you are stuck. However, even if you look at this card, this person just emanates manifestation power. There's even love here. This is the Page of Cups, by the way. Yep, the universe might have had to take some people from you, and some of these people might have tried to come back too. You might have felt them pulling on your energy. And you're like, yeah, when pigs fly. Bye-bye. And then, last night, as I was meditating on this word as far as the plowman overtaking the reaper, I'm going to give you a few illustrations. I got a vision of an umbrella as I was, which sounds weird, but it wasn't like a parasol. It was like an umbrella that actually come down on the sides. And I heard in my spirit that those who are under that shield and that umbrella of who's been working and manifesting this shield of abundance and prosperity and trust and just allowing me to talk to them, those are going to be the ones who are protected, have this manifestation ability and abundance and prosperity. And then I got something that I can show you that goes right along with it. I'm going to read you from the message, the Amos thing, and then I'm going to go to what I had heard as far as what umbrellas mean in the different religions, like Buddhist and all kinds of stuff like that. Because I'm like, what is this? And then I heard what I did, and then it came out as I looked it up. But in the message, it says, yes, indeed, it won't be long now. God's decree. Sorry. Things are going to happen so fast, your head will swim. One thing fast on the heels of the other. You won't be able to keep up. Everything will be happening at once. And everywhere you look, blessings. Blessings like wine pouring off the mountain and hills. It will make everything right again for the people Israel. They, hang on a minute, they rebuild their ruined cities. They plant vineyards and drink good wine. They'll work their gardens and eat fresh vegetables, and I'll plant them in their own land. They'll never again be uprooted from the land I have given them. So you're aware, that's where we're at. And then this whole thing with the umbrella, hang on, let me see if I can find it here. In the Orient, the umbrella is a symbol of status, just like in India, it represents wealth. If you are able to shield yourself from the heat and sun. Furthermore, the symbology of being able to shield oneself from the scorching heat represents protection from spiritual suffering and other harmful forces. In Buddhism, the umbrella is one of them. The umbrella is a traditional Indian symbol of wealth and status. It also is a shield oneself from bad weather. To Buddhists, the vertical hand supporting the dome of the umbrella represents the central axis that upholds the world. If the umbrella is over an important person, it indicates that the person and symbol below is the center of the universe. Umbrellas can also represent a kind of mobile temple. This is why depictions of Buddha will often display a large and or elaborate umbrella above his head. It also is a symbol of wealth and status. Once we have become enlightened with wisdom, we liberate our minds and free ourselves from the bondage of life. Traps we typically fall into when wandering around in a state of ignorance. Our society is designed to evoke desires. The Buddha says that all desires lead to defilement, which leads to suffering. Becoming enlightened with knowledge protects us from suffering. So not only wealth, abundance, manifestation, power, wish fulfillment, everything that you've asked for, everything that you've desired, do not waver on what you know to be true. All right, let me pull some more cards on this. Like I said, all three of these cards that first came out were all about manifestation and abundance. And I knew that right there I had to come on live. So I told you guys I was going to come into a reading. So here we go. All right, if it goes on the floor, I pick them up, put them in the upright. Sorry, guys. I don't like to... Let me see here. Ace of Wands. Happy Aries season, by the way. Some of you are getting very enlightened right now. Some of you are getting your fire sparked. Some of you are the Magi's. And you know it. And if you don't, you're getting enlightened to it. There was one other card that came out. Anyway. Woo! Ah, the devil. Tempting. Be very careful how you use your magic, please. Some of you also could have Capricorn in your chart. We do have Saturn that has just gone into Aquarius. However, it looks like whatever this manifestation power is, you very well could be tempted to use it in the wrong way. You know what your intention is. If your intention is to use it for good, all these things, you'll have the protection of the universe. However, the devil's right in the dead center. So be very careful, please. And that was one of the things where I really had struggled and was in this Two of Swords energy, because it's like, I want to use what the manifestation powers that I have for good and to be able to manifest things to help other people. And the universe said, I gave you the fire. Your name ain't blue flame for no reason. Just be careful of this devil energy. Then again, this is also represents the 3D matrix. It also represents materialism. So be very careful when it comes to that. Do not fear. I've been saying this for a while. We have faith up in this bitch. So we don't fear up in the sanctuary. All right. That came out. 5 of Cups. This is also, I feel, very much so a card of lack. You very well could be tempted by the things you see in the 3D to get depressed or get upset. If that tends to happen, go back to this reading, please. Say, I claim it. I own it. Because as you see with her foot, she dumped over this cup here. And it's kind of making a whirlwind here, sort of like here with the Magician. It's like you almost have the opportunity to go either way. You can stay in the 3D matrix. You can manifest material abundance and all that other stuff, or you can manifest spiritual abundance. But what one is going to bring you happiness? Some of you very well could be very empathic as well. So you very well could be feeling these energies as things are shifting out of the 3D matrix going into the 5. And you very well could be feeling doubt and fear. Now's the time that we really should not be fearing. We should be celebrating. I'm telling you this. Remember, you are under a hedge of protection and the umbrella of the universe. Remember this. Page of Pentacles. You very well could be getting an offer of a new job or go a new career path. This very well could be a time for ideas and starting brand new things. If you are applying for positions, you very well could be getting offered that. I am too. And I figured most of my collective was because that's how we roll. Oh, yeah. See? The High Priestess. You guys manifested this. You guys are connected to your higher self. You know it's right and wrong. You can now, when these thoughts of possible scarcity or depression come, because the devil's right in the middle, you can take those thoughts captive and be like, well, that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing lots of good things happening because that's what I'm manifesting. I've tamed my own self to think of the positive and the hell with the negative, and what we see going on in the 3D realm, what we hear coming across the news on our Facebook feeds. That isn't my reality. My reality is all about abundance that's coming in. However, what's happening outside of you, there's a lot of people feeling this 10 of Wands energy. A lot of burden. Because they don't understand. They haven't broken free. And learned and took the time to find out how to use their own abilities to manifest things. You very well could have, like I said, there could be a Capricorn in the mix of all of this, a Pisces in the mix of all of this, but I'm not really going by that right now as far as other people. This is all about you guys. Queen of Pentacles. Told you. Do not fear not having enough. We are in control of our own destiny. We are. We're in control of our own destiny. We're manifesting like a sucker right now. And the vibration that you're giving off is one of love and peace and harmony. And you let go of those things that no longer serve you, so that you can make room for this love to come in and to exude that to other people. It just took a little bit of time. However, all that time has come. It's culminating. The devil's running scared. So what he's doing is trying to get people sad, depressed, in that lack idea mentality, burdened. However, my collective has more than enough because they know how to manifest now. Yes, you do. As soon as this stuff is lifted, we're going back to work. Big time. We're going to be abundant. This is the most abundant queen in the deck. Yes, it is. You're going to use your intuition. You're going to have multiple job offers, I feel. Multiple. That you're not even going to... I want to hear what happens over the next few weeks with you guys. I know the media is all about this, putting burdens on people, telling lies, and that's all you see in the 3D. There's a bigger spiritual meaning behind it. Please tap into that. There's a way bigger meaning behind everything that is happening. And this is happening for us, not against us. Queen of Pentacles. Had to do with this letting go too. Breaking free. Some people you might be sending packing too. And that might make you feel bad. Do not feel guilty for putting yourself first. Especially if they're fucking toxic. If you're quarantined with somebody, it's like, please help me. And it's a burden to you. Do not let them make you feel guilty. There's a new start on the way. Yes, there is. You know it. You feel it. You manifested it. You've been asking for this. Congratulations. Because we're about at that time. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what has happened to me. And I could pull more cards here, too. What do you guys want to know? What should I pull cards on? What do you want to know? Give me a question. What do you guys... And not about love either. Please. What do you guys want to know? You guys did hear about the 10 days of darkness, right? We very well could be without internet for a little bit. Make worthy of that time, if that happens. I knew I was saving cleaning my office for a reason. 4 of Wands. Oh, look at that. Some of you you guys are going to be stable. You're going to find a same, verbal, firm foundation. See, my head and my brain is going a mile a minute. Part of the reason I had a real hard time getting on here. 4 Cups in reverse. Hi, Endless Love. How are you doing? This is like, yeah, this chick is annoyed at the lack. Like, there's not, these cups aren't filled. And it seems to me like the universe is filling up one here. And she doesn't even see it. She doesn't even see it. And she's not grateful. Yeah, well, guess what? There's people who aren't grateful for everything that they have. I'm wonderful. Thank you. 10 of Swords. That cycle's come to a close. This is a great awakening, I feel. 3 of Cups. It's time to celebrate, folks. This is a time for a celebration. Oh, look at this. Death and rebirth. Transformation. Look at that. Looks to me like these ladies and gentlemen are going to be walking into death and rebirth of who they are as a soul, as a person. Into abundance, out of the lack matrix, going from one reality to the next. Figuring out 100% how they manifest. Many of you have been 9 of Swords in it, worried for a very long time. This is that lack and not having enough feeling. That 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Well, guess what? 10 of Pentacles. Some of you very well could be sad about some of the people you have to leave behind. Some of you very well could be sad about some of the things that you see happening because you're so empathic. Take noteworthy that every single tear you cry, the universe has stored it up. Same to celebrate. 4 Wands. Firm foundation. With the 10 of Pentacles. Abundance. That's 2 10s. Do not be dismayed at all, people. I get it. There's some people who are freaking out because they're so stuck in this lack mentality. Well, look, here's the Fool. Happy Aries season. Happy freaking Aries season. It's a new day. It's a new beginning. Both Martian energy right here. Death and rebirth to the Fool. Taking a leap of faith. Trusting that all your needs are going to be met. Look, she's so close to the edge and she's just swan diving backward. She does not care. Looks familiar for me. The world. The world is her oyster. She knows the angels are going to catch her. They have this whole time. Yep, there was a cycle that came to an end. And there's a brand new beginning on the other side with death and rebirth right in the middle. And there's a lot of abundance coming. You guys are going to have so many opportunities coming up. Just don't sweat the, make sure you give thanks for every single thing that you have. Because there's a lot of people in a lot worse shape than what we are here. We learn how to improvise around here. Yes, we do. Now, one of the things I can tell you, I've manifested toilet paper. My parents found toilet paper. Don't know how. I didn't even tap into it yet. It's like my stuff is lasting longer. How? I don't know. I've been drinking a lot of water. Everything's been lasting longer. Have you noticed this? Then, I had a friend who just dropped off 2 dozen eggs for me. Who has chickens. I'm like, well, I guess the universe thinks I need eggs. Okay, that's cool. I'm seeing the goodness come out in people. And yesterday, this came in the mail from my sister. This is the Aries constellation. In the middle of all of this, my sister thought of me for my birthday and got me a necklace that the universe said, you want to know what? You are Aries. You are the Empress, Emperor. Enjoy. And it's learning how to receive and learning how to just be in awe of God's goodness and the goodness of all of this stuff. Thank you. My birthday's on the 2nd. I do want to give you a little warning because I did come on the other night. And I did tell you guys, if you guys saw the live that I did about the possibility of the grids going down. There's cosmic forces that are working on the crystalline grid. However, they're going to say that it is... there's other things going on in the works too that I really can't get into on here. However, we could be without internet. They're calling it the 10 days of darkness. Just be prepared that you have stuff to do, that you don't get so bored and stir crazy. If you got to read. If you have want to work on your spirituality, journal, write your book, do whatever it is that you can do. You might not have internet for a while. I knew I was saving cleaning my office for a reason. Because that's going to take a few days, man. Tell you what. I got stuff I can do without being, on the internet. And the internet's a huge distraction for me. I'm constantly digging and learning. But I love it. However, I think that the universe is saying, you want to know what? It's time to take some time and get your shit in order. Get that firm foundation in Aries season. So that when the time is right, you can move forward. Don't forget to celebrate too. Celebrate your birthday. April 2nd, if I can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, dude. I don't know if I'm going to be able to celebrate my birthday as the full here. Aries card. I don't know. Might not be able to come on and do a live. Everything's shut down, man. I tell you what, Aries are going crazy right now. From what I'm seeing, they're not too happy. Not at all. Like I said, don't miss the small stuff. Don't miss the small stuff. Don't be like, oh, well, that could just be a coincidence. I'm telling you what, I'm putting a lot of things together and a lot of pieces together of a lot of stuff. It's nuts. Anyway, there was a bookmark that I did here. Oh, yeah, the 2 of Swords. Okay, that 2 of Swords in that first spread that I pulled, be very careful. Because the 2 of Swords could actually... I know. We will take over Taurus season, I'm just letting you know. So if I can't celebrate my birthday on April 2nd, I'll wait till May 2nd. Guess what? That's my new birthday, bitches. That's the way I look at it. Stalemate, a crossroads, making a difficult choice, opposing ideas or options, choosing the best route of action, memory, and thought. You have options. This could be a time of contemplation of what is the best option for you. This is the time for you to take in possibly, actually it might be global internet going down. There's some things happening worldwide that many don't know about. That's bigger than this coronavirus. So, don't freak out, whatever you do. Just make sure you have enough stuff for a week or two. We should have electricity. We should have everything else. It just might be taking the internet down for a while. That way the false media can't just go and spurt stuff that's not true. You'll find out the truth. It might not even happen. Who knows? That's just rumblings I'm hearing. But I actually put a link about it on my community page. Please refer to my community page and watch that link. I know. Please watch that link. That's on my community page. So how have y'all been? How have y'all been with this quarantine? Tell you what, I've been fine. This is normal for me. That's what I've been saying. I get messages from people and they're like, how are you doing? This is nothing new for me. Not a doggone thing different for this girl. So, yeah. Well, I did a personality profile test. Sure they got the virus. Part of the cabal. That's all I got to say about that. There's going to be a lot of people going down. There's going to be a lot more money back into circulation. The universe had enough of pedophiles. Let's just put it that way. People who hurt children and their souls. Aries Nation, baby. Yep, the link is on my community page. Go watch it. Well, I could do a timeline of events thing. Leading up to this. The impeachment. This is like the deep state's final push. I'm trying not to get a whole lot of conspiracy theory on you guys, especially with this reading, but because this is all about good things. We're not to look at that outward stuff that's happening. People who need to go down are going to go down. Bottom line. The light forces have come in, taken over. We're light workers on here. We're supported heavily. The things that break our heart break Source's heart too. It's because we're a fractal of God. So the things that break our heart, injustice, break God's heart. And now we have major angelic backup. So, what have you been manifesting? What have you been praying for? You got backup, and you're going to see the support from here on out, as long as you stay in integrity. Don't use your manifestation powers for hurting people. That's why letting go and forgiving in this last season was so important. I get it. Some of us have a real hard time and to be like, ugh, forgiveness? Letting them go? Well, the final pieces of the puzzle came together for me last week. Those final pieces of the puzzle came together for me last weekend. I'm like, okay. Through a Pisces note, by the way. I was like, yeah, nothing will ever happen with us. I can see that right now. That's a definite. But thank you for the aha moment. Everybody, please hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. Please share this on your social media as well. I'm going to let y'all go. I apologize for really not doing a whole lot of readings this month. I've been processing a lot of things. I've been getting a lot of downloads. I've been putting a lot of pieces to this puzzle together. And good things are happening. Good things are going to happen. And staying on a positive vibration. And I noticed, yep, people are trying to penetrate your shield. People are trying to get you in a lower vibration. And the more you can say, I'm just going to pray for peace. Stay in peace. Exude joy and love. Give somebody a smile when I'm out and about and have to go get essentials. Tell people have a good day, be positive. It's time to come out of your shell a little bit here, guys. And that's not easy for us introverts. I found out I actually had an astrological reading the other night. And from Will Harrison. If you guys never saw his channel, please check out his channel. He's a really good astrologer and has a very kind soul. And he's very positive too. And I had a reading with him the other night as far as with my chart and stuff. And the placements coming up for me should be good for the most part. Like, there's still going to be some trying times that I'm going to have to deal with. But now that I got through all of what I've already been through and have been dealing with Saturn a lot for the past, my whole life. He's dragged my ass in every arena. Saturn in Aquarius is, I really feel is going to be, I get it, it's in my 4th house. But that's setting firm new foundations. It's like that 4 of Wands. Mars actually conjunct Saturn very soon. We just had a Pluto and Mars conjunction. We're going to be having a grand air trine coming up here. So things are going to be beautiful. It might not look so beautiful in the 3D because there's a death and rebirth process happening. Death to the old structures and the old ways of thinking and doing things. So that very well could be what a lot of people are up at night worried about. That 9 of Swords was there. Do not worry and do not stress. Stress is the leading cause of disease. That is the open door for disease. Fear. So we got to have faith. Know that you're able to manifest everything you need. The universe will bring it to you. Coming out of that lack matrix. No more. We have more than enough up here. Okay? I love you guys. You guys have a good weekend. I've been debating whether or not I'll tell you what. I'm not going to put out readings for the collective until after I know the internet's going to stay up. And if the internet does go down, that'll give me time to actually do readings. I already have them recorded. And as soon as the internet comes back up, I'll put the readings out then. You guys will get them. I'm just not sure when. If the internet goes down, then it does. If it stays up, then I will get them recorded. I actually have a private reading later on this afternoon, and my daughter's coming to get her hair cut. So I could come on tonight and do just a chat. I love you guys. I very well could come on and do for all the signs as well, alive later. Because I felt very rusty doing my tarot. It's been a while. So, either way, peace and out from Central Pennsylvania. I love you guys. If you guys need anything, email me. beautifulmind4275@gmail.com. Blue Flame Integration. Bye-bye. You have a great weekend as well.